Howdy tubers, going again on the Devil Dog B25, which is the one that I came up, well actually I'd seen the one that was by the museum, and the flaps were kind of down on it. But anyways, I come and talked to these guys and was asking about nose gear, and they told me that's where I found it, because I was trying to do the nose gear on my 12-foot B25, but the nose gear door just wouldn't work out dimension-wise, scale-wise. And so I was talking to them about it, and they said, well, you know that nose gear doesn't go straight back. It goes back at an angle. And so blew my mind there. I said, you got my attention. So then I went home and tore the bearers out that hold the gear door and put them in there at a little bit in a slant. Then it all worked out. But this here's what I'm talking about on the B25, that this and then this all the way out to there, that piece folds up in there as the flap's going down. And I think I've even got that notch in mind. Well, it'd be in the outer wing. And I've got that hinge there on mine too, hanging out. Well, and I'm hoping you can see it, and I'm hoping you can see or can tell. Well, there you can tell that's hinge going across there. Oh, lost focus there. Anyways, yeah, so that folds up in there like the Corsair does, that I didn't know did that. So that's pretty cool. And of course this would have been, well, this was in 04 that I found that out, because it was right after I started working on the B25 that I found that out. Well, of course I think at that time I was just working on the fuselage and was just trying to fit the nose gear in there. And we come up here, and of course that was the first year even that I'd ever even heard of the Hummel or the Hummel Ultra Cruiser. So that was a good year for me. Parents brought me up here for my birthday, and what we got going, B25 there. Zooming in on. So anyways, they wanted to know if I wanted a t-shirt, and I said, sure, okay. And they said, do you want a commemorative Air Force one, or do you want the Confederate Air Force one? I said, I want the Confederate Air Force one. So I still got that t-shirt. So anyway, there's another little video on a B25 and stuff on my 12-foot B25. Well, I guess, see, I've got that little linkage made on mine. I guess I'll have to put one of these on mine. I don't know what that's for. Maybe, oh, that's the brake line for the brakes. Of course, got my wheels made like that. I did on a rotary table. This part does not spin with the wheel. See, I don't know. This part does not spin with the wheel. This is stationary. And I'll have this line. I got a hollow axle like that. Morning. So anyway, there you go, tubers. And God bless.